What's up, guys? It's Matt with Conservative Trades. Today was a frustrating day, to say the least. You can see that I'm down $228. Guys, I came into the markets this morning thinking that the S&P 500, thinking that the markets in general were going to take a direction or going to make a move, in one direction or the other. Okay. One thing that I knew coming into the markets is that when futures were trading over the weekend, last night, I believe, they got halted and it had gapped down this morning, but then all of a sudden just had this huge, massive buy up today in pre-market. And so I was watching this, and then it came all the way back down. And I thought to myself, there's probably a lot of people that, when this thing left off Friday, they probably took a lot of, put options, and people were probably just shorting this market to no end. And I think what happened this morning is they might have just gotten squeezed out. I didn't know if there was any kind of news on it or anything, but I thought to myself, this either there's going to be a major continued squeeze today, like this might be the day where just the market just gets bought up and a lot of shorts get squeezed out, or it's going to completely reject and fail and we're going to make new lows. I did not think it was going to be this. And so I was wrong. I was about as wrong as you can get on this stuff. I said it even in the live stream this morning. I told everybody this is my thesis and this is why, and even went through some of the fundamentals. And I'm just, to make a long story short here, I did not think it was going to chop like this today. I did not think we were just going to get consolidation. I was very sure that we were going to get a move in one direction or the other, and we didn't. So, again, and we talked about this multiple times before, and we were talking about it in the live stream today. These market conditions that we're in are just just different. They're just different, and it's really hard to tell. It's really hard to tell what's going to happen. And I just so happened to get caught on all the wrong moves today. And really, I won't even say it like that. I mean, honestly, when I think coming out of the gates, I was at one point up, I don't know, 150 some dollars, and then I was down, and then I came back and I was up again about $138 or something like that. You can go back and watch the live stream and see all of this, but it was just back and forth, and eventually I took some moves. I really thought on Roku, for example. I thought Roku was going to get a solid move down. I think here is where I first took it. I can't even remember. I mean, I traded Roku multiple times, but I thought this move was coming here. And I sized in pretty good and had to take a loss. And then I, got in again and took a little bit here and, brought myself back a little bit on it. But ZM was another one. And I took ZM. I took it multiple times. Here, I need to constantly remember to just pull my studies up to show my executions. So this right here, this was the most interesting part for me today. I mean, yes, I traded ZM through a lot of this, and I traded this, and I got in here, and I took profit way too soon. I should have let this move come down. So this is my fault. But guys, I had been chopped out of this so many times, and I've been chopped out of other stocks, and it just messes with you mentally. I mean, it just does. And I had taken this trade here, right here. You can see 156.77, and the SPY, the S&P 500 at the time, was dumping and it was breaking through some key critical areas. But ZM just hung out right here. It just hung out right here. It just hung out. It didn't move. I mean, other stocks were moving, and this is something that we looked at in the live stream today. I mean, I went through a list of stocks, but I'll just pull Roku up. I mean, this is what Roku was doing during that time. Okay? And this is what, even look, I'll pull up AMD. This is what AMD was doing during that time. Okay? And so Again, I pulled up several stocks. We looked at them. I think even Apple was making that move. Look, was getting dumped during that time. But here on ZM, you can see it was just sitting here. It was just sitting here. It wasn't moving. And then as soon as SPY showed a little bit of strength, it popped up, came back, and I had to get out. I was hoping it would dump, but it didn't. So I had to get out my last piece there. But guys, today, basically this story right here, this was my day. This was my day. And it was literally one of those days where, you win some, you lose some. And it just so happens to be the sum that I lost was more than what I won. So, but, one thing that a lot of the guys in the live stream really encouraged me with today is my ability to cut my losses and keep my losses small. I didn't reach my daily max loss, so that's good. I've got a daily max loss of $500. Okay, now I'm probably down, maybe 300 after fees and commissions, but didn't get close to the max loss today, and so that is good, and I'm satisfied with that. Thursday was a good day, ended up like $620 some dollars, I think, and then Friday ended up like $350 or something like that. So, Thursday and Friday were good. I really wanted to come in this week with a strong, just to kick it off with a lot of strength here, and I was very, very almost sure of what the market was going to do today. And it just ended up being a chop fest. It just ended up being a chop fest. And it was just very, very difficult. Struggled with it all day long. And so anyway, I'm going to shake it off though, guys. I'm going to shake it off. I can handle this loss. This isn't much at all. And I'm going to come in tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow will be different. Might get chopped out again, but maybe tomorrow will be the kind of day where you win some, you lose some, but your wins way outweigh your losses. And that's what I'm hoping for tomorrow. So we'll see you guys tomorrow, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good night. Take care.